Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial on how to train for Pichamayurasana. So the first thing that I like to do is to warm up my shoulders with this dynamic exercise called shoulder pumps. Basically, all I'm doing here is just swinging my arms up and down. I'm making sure that I'm drawing my core in, squeezing my pelvic floor, but it's just going to help with flexibility and blood flow. And then you can do these little pumps at the top here, and I am hooking my thumbs, and I'm just bringing my hands back and forth, making sure that I don't flare my ribs out. You want to do about 30 seconds of these to really warm up the shoulders. The next warm-up exercise that I love is from Dolphin plank into Dolphin leans. So all I'm doing here is leaning my shoulders forward and back. This is going to help with flexibility and with strength. Then after you do about 10 or 15 of those, I like to do Dolphin plank protractions. This will really help warm up the shoulders and also help strengthen them. So I'm just protracting and retracting from plank pose. To build endurance, I love a dolphin hold. So what you want to do is make sure those elbows are underneath the shoulders, lift the hips up and find dolphin pose. You can bend the knees if your hamstrings are tight, but otherwise go ahead and try and drop those heels down to the floor. And all you're going to do is just hold here for about 5 full breaths. You can gaze at your feet, your knees, or your navel. Then when you're ready, what I want you to do is walk your hips in and over those shoulders. Make sure those shoulders are right over those elbows and hold here for about 5 breaths. Draw your navel in and squeeze your pelvic floor. This will really build the endurance in your shoulders. Then you can walk it back out, hold your normal dolphin pose, drawing your navel in, squeezing the pelvic floor. This is like a rest after that last one. And then when you're ready, walk it back in and hold your hips right over those shoulders on your tippy toes. If you thought that last one was hard, this one is also a little bit hard, but doable, you guys, doable. So you're gonna come into Dolphin, walk those hips over those shoulders and lift one leg up. You'll hold this for about 5 breaths on each side. So we do the good side, we take a rest, and then we'll go ahead and come on up into Dolphin and do the quote unquote bad side. So the less dominant leg, all right? So you walk it in, hips over shoulders, lift one leg up, making sure those shoulders stay right over those elbows and hold here 5 full breaths. Then you can come on down, take a child's pose and rest. Getting into our knee to chest wall hold. So you're gonna come up to the wall on this one. So again, making sure those elbows underneath the shoulders. I want you to kick up onto the wall with the dominant leg, making sure that that foot stays on the wall. So glue it to the wall and drive that other knee into your chest. Hold here for about 5 full breaths. Then come on down, take a nice rest, and we'll do the other side. So the less dominant leg. Make sure you guys are training both sides, really, really important. Coming up into dolphin pose, then kicking up with the other side. I want you to draw that knee into your ribs and glue your heel to the wall. Shoulders stay right over elbows and you hold here for about 5 full breaths, then come on down and rest. To get comfortable with those exercises, you can move to advanced wall training. So measure your leg length distance from the wall and then place your elbows where your hip bones were. Measure those elbows underneath the shoulders and then pop up into dolphin pose. We're gonna do what's called an L-shape wall hold, all right? So find parallel to the floor, no higher, and then hold here. You wanna keep those shoulders right over your elbows and draw your core in, so squeeze that TVA. Hold here for about 5 full breaths and then come on down and rest. That one's really hard, guys, so make sure you recover before going into this next one. When you're ready, you're gonna do the exact same thing. Come on up into that L shape, but this time we're gonna swing the other leg all the way up. So now we are in a modified Pichamayurasana using the wall for support. You can hold here for about 5 full breaths and then bring that leg down to parallel and we'll switch and do the other side. If you want to take a break in between, you can do child's pose to rest and recover. So your goal is to get 5 full breaths on each side, but you are welcome to do it longer. That will really help build endurance and strength. Once you feel comfortable in all those exercises, you can move to finding balance using the wall. So you come on up into that L shape and then use your toe to just slowly push off until you find balance. If you have it, go ahead and bring those legs together, draw your core in, squeeze your pelvic floor, and keep those elbows right over your shoulders. Make sure you exit the same way you entered. If that is too scary for you, then go ahead and try this mini tuck. So you're gonna face away from the wall, kick up like you normally would, find that banana shape, but this time we're gonna draw our knees together and slide our feet down on the wall, and then check out my pelvis. So all I'm doing here is tucking my tailbone and then arching my back. So you wanna tuck and arch about 5 to 10 times. Then once you understand the muscles that you need to engage, you're gonna hold that posterior tilt of the pelvis for about 5 full breaths. So again, squeeze here. So you're squeezing the pelvic floor, drawing that TVA in. Then come on down and take a rest, because next we're gonna work on how to take the feet away from the wall. So same thing, kick on up, find that banana shape, slide the feet down the wall, glue the knees, tuck the tailbone under, and then come to your tippy toes. If you find balance, keep those knees glued together and try to slowly straighten the legs. If you succeed, you will be in your forearm stand. Hope this tutorial helps you guys. Please don't forget, I love feedback, so leave me a comment and let me know. Thanks, guys.